right, hello. My name is Deborah Leibowitz. I am the Provost, Chief Academic Officer of this fabulous institution, and I am very pleased to declare Quinnipiac University's 2026 commencement exercises for the School of Health Sciences officially open. For those who are able, please stand for the national anthem, which will be performed by Delaney Grady, a class of 2026, soon to be grad.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we won were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. So I'm honored to be here today to celebrate this occasion with you, and happy Mother's Day to everyone in the crowd. Because we want to honor this day of achievement for our graduates, I thank each of you for staying with us through the end of the ceremony. I'd like to take a moment to recognize members of our platform party, which consists of our speaker, whom you'll meet in a few moments, university administrators, and the Dean of the School of Health Sciences. It is now my honor to present Dr. Marie Harden, President of Quinnipiac University, who will bring greetings on behalf of the university community.
Thank you, everyone. To our students, their families, friends, and loved ones, our faculty and leadership team here at Quinnipiac University, I'm pleased to welcome you to this celebration. I know you bring to this a mix of feelings, perhaps a bit of nostalgia, some relief, joy, and excitement, and of course, gratitude. I know that each one of you comes to this moment thankful because you know that the remarkable milestone we recognize today for each graduate is one that requires a supporting cast of expert and caring teachers and mentors, family and friends to provide support, and an institution that I trust you will be proud to remember as your alma mater. So I think it's fitting as we begin our festivities that our graduates get a minute to thank that supporting cast. I know there are cherished family members and friends all across the quad watching who have traveled here to be with you on this special day. So, I'm going to ask our graduates who are able to stand and please thank your loved ones by making some noise, loud enough to be heard across this quad. Thank you, everyone. I, too, come to this ceremony grateful. As president of this great institution, I've had a chance to meet many of you and to observe you in action. Your deans and your faculty have talked about you many times to me, and here's what I've learned. First, I've seen your ambition. You've pushed the boundaries of your academic pursuits with your goals. You've led student organizations with energy and vision, and you've refused to accept the status quo. You haven't just attended Quinnipiac, you've helped shape its future. But ambition alone isn't the only thing that sets you apart. What makes this class truly remarkable is that your drive has been matched by your kindness and inclusion. I've seen the way you have supported one another through exams and projects, the way you mentor your peers, and the genuine warmth and light you bring to our entire campus culture. Finally, I have been moved by your eagerness to help others succeed. You haven't been ambitious just for yourself. Through local service, through your research, or simply by being there for your classmates, you've demonstrated a deep commitment to the idea that your success is reflected in that of others, and I commend you for that. In my first year as president here, you've given me great joy, and you're the source of my Bobcat pride. John F. Kennedy said this. He said, as we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. You've inspired me, class of 2026, to do more than utter my thanks to you, but to live by what I have learned from you, to combine ambition with kindness, to prioritize helping others, understanding that I will also benefit, and to remember that the small gesture can change the world as much as the grand one. As you leave, I hope you don't forget us, but know this, we will never forget you. Thank you.
Thank you, President Hardin. It's now my pleasure to call forward Sophia Konkalix. Sophia is a health science and Master of Health Science Physician Assistant Pathway Program, soon-to-be graduate, from Cockeysville, Maryland, who will speak on behalf of the senior class.
Wow, what a fantastic day. My name is Sophia, and some of you may know me as a friend, a classmate, or the girl with the wildly oversized backpack. But what you may not know is that long before Quinnipiac, before healthcare was even part of the plan, I joined the circus. Not metaphorically, literally. At 7 years old, I learned how to juggle, walk tightropes, and perform under bright stage lights. My circus career ended years ago, but the lessons I have learned have shaped me far beyond that stage. And honestly, our time at Quinnipiac has felt a lot like the circus. We've all been juggling exams, clinical hours, friendships, leadership roles, jobs, family expectations, and the quiet pressure to figure our futures out. In the circus, the goal is simple. Don't let the ball drop. In healthcare, it can feel the same way. But here's what I learned early on. A ball might drop, and that's okay. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're learning. I dropped those juggling balls hundreds of times before I could keep them in the air. I fell off the tightrope, and there were moments I thought I would never get it right. But every time something fell, I picked it up. That's what resilience looks like. Not perfection, but persistence. How did you persist? You remembered your why. Why did you choose health science? Why did you stay when it got hard? There was something about this path that scared us in the best way. And the fact that you are here today proves something important. If this path wasn't meant for you, then you wouldn't still be here. But none of us got here alone. Healthcare is teamwork. Just like in the circus, no act stands alone. The aerialist needs its spotter. The performance depends on trust. And the entire show only works because every role matters. Healthcare is no different. We've learned from classmates who think differently, ask bold questions, and challenge us to grow. And what makes that possible is something simple, but powerful: listening. Listening builds trust. It expands knowledge. It saves lives. So care enough to ask. Care enough to listen. Care enough to let people be different from you. As we leave Quinnipiac, the spotlight shifts. But one thing won't. We will all still be juggling. There will be long days, emotional moments, and times when something drops. And when it does, I hope you remember this. You have picked it up before, you can pick it up again. Quinnipiac didn't just teach us science, it taught us resilience, teamwork, and how to keep going even when we didn't think we could. So as we step into this next chapter, embrace the chaos. Trust your team, listen deeply, remember your why. And most importantly, when the ball drops, pick it up. Congratulations, class of 2026. The show isn't over.
Thank you, Sophia. All right, so I'd now like to call forward Abigail Lambert. Abigail is a Master of Health Science, getting her degree in biomedical sciences, soon to be grad from Milford, Connecticut, and she'll bring you remarks on behalf of the graduate students.
Good afternoon, President Hardin, Provost Leibowitz, honorable guests Mike Papali, graduates, and faculty. One thing that my time in the School of Health Sciences has taught me is that learning how to care is just as important as learning the science itself. We've spent countless hours studying disease pathways and research methods, but what will stay with us is something less tangible: the ability to see the person behind the diagnosis. Our education has not occurred in isolation. Courses like Seminar on Healthcare Disparities challenged us to look beyond the textbook and into the realities of the communities we serve. I won't forget learning about Dr. Paul Farmer, whose life's work showed that healthcare is not just about treating illness, but about showing up, recognizing context, and committing to equity, even when it demands more of us than we expect. Behind every data point and chart is a whole life. This perspective gives our work meaning. For me, this journey has occurred in two spaces. In the lab, I've studied how minute alterations in DNA can lead to diseases like cancer, and how small molecules can reverse those changes. Research demands precision, patience, and a willingness to sit with uncertainty. It's a slow process that matters because it's how we move healthcare forward. Understanding grew even more in moments spent working with patients and communities. Those experiences reminded me that progress in healthcare is not the work of one field alone. It happens through collaboration between researchers, clinicians, public health professionals, and patients themselves. The ability to collaborate, listen, and respect different perspectives is something that we've all learned here. Learning not just alongside each other, but from each other too. As we graduate, we're stepping into a world without clear answers. We face ongoing challenges, from gaps in research funding to inequities in access and outcomes. There will be uncertainty when the data is incomplete or when the answers we learn don't fully apply. But what we take with us is the ability to think critically, act compassionately, and continue asking better questions. Our responsibility is to contribute not just within our roles, but as part of an interconnected effort to improve how care is delivered and experienced. Today is not just a celebration of what we've accomplished. It's a recognition of the responsibilities we carry forward, to lead with compassion, remain curious, and never lose sight of why we started. Not for achievements or titles, but because we believe people deserve better. Better care, better understanding, and better systems to support them. We're ready to move forward, to keep learning, and to keep humanity at the center of our work. Congratulations, Health Sciences Class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Abigail. So I'd now like to call forward Sarah McDonough-Cidavillo, the Senior Associate Athletic Trainer and adjunct member of the faculty here at Quinnipiac, who will introduce our keynote speaker.
Mike Papali is the founder and CEO of In a Heartbeat Foundation, a nonprofit organization whose mission is to prevent death from sudden cardiac arrest and hypertrophic cardiomyopathy by raising awareness, enabling research, and donating automated external defibrillators, AEDs, to places that need them. Papali knows firsthand how 10 minutes can alter a lifetime. He experienced cardiac arrest when he was just 17 years old because of an undiagnosed hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. He likely would have lost his life if a nearby EMT had not immediately administered CPR. Inspired by this experience, Papali founded In a Heartbeat in 2015 to raise awareness of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, sudden cardiac arrest amongst children. Since its founding, the nonprofit has run an AED donation program and organized early detection events for children and their parents. In a Heartbeat also raises money for research projects that focus on sudden cardiac arrest. After graduating from Quinnipiac University in 2011 with a Bachelor's of Arts in Communications, Papali served several years as a college basketball coach at UMass Lowell, Quinnipiac, Southern Connecticut State University, before channeling his transformative journey into the pages of his book, A Big Heart. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome our commencement speaker, Mike Papali.
Thank you, Sarah. I have to say, I share a very similar reaction to Sophia when you're standing up here, and that's wow. And Abigail, I appreciate you welcoming me as a special guest, but I have to say, this place really feels like home for me, so it's really awesome to be here. President Hardin, Dean Honda, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the 2026 graduates of the Quinnipiac University School of Health Sciences. It is an honor to be here with you today on this beautiful campus on this beautiful day. This moment is special to me for a lot of reasons. I graduated from Quinnipiac 15 years ago. I coached basketball here for 3 years, and Quinnipiac has become the biggest partner for our nonprofit organization, In a Heartbeat. So yes, standing up here on this stage means a lot to me. But I want to be clear about something. I didn't come here today to speak to you as an alum. I didn't come here today to speak to you as a former basketball coach. I didn't come here to speak to you today as the founder of a nonprofit organization. I came here to speak to you today as a patient, as one of the thousands of patients that you will care for throughout your careers. 20 years ago, I survived something I probably should not have survived. And the people who saved my life, the people who diagnosed me, treated me, comforted my family, operated on me, rehabilitated me, and kept me alive, were people in the very professions represented here today. And that's why this is a full circle moment for me. Because the people who saved my life 20 years ago look a whole lot like the people sitting in front of me right now. Before writing this speech, I sat down with some of the people graduating today because I wanted to understand your journey. I wanted to hear what shaped you, what challenged you, what inspired you, and what do you hope for as you enter this field? They told me about field work, imposter syndrome, the pressure to get it right, the moments when studying suddenly becomes real because someone's life depends on you. They told me about the small impacts that matter, the smiles that matter, and the teamwork that matters. And everything they said reminded me of something. Healthcare is not just a career, it's a calling. And the people who answer that call change lives. When I was 17, I went into sudden cardiac arrest. I don't remember the day, which is probably for the best, but I've been told the stories. One minute I was coaching at a basketball camp, the next minute I was on the floor, turning blue, taking my last breath. There was no automated external defibrillator, or AED, on site. A volunteer EMT, someone just like the students who serve on the QU EMS team here on campus, heard the call, ran over, found me unresponsive, and performed CPR. He saved my life, he saved my brain, and he really gave me a chance to be here today. When the ambulance arrived, they shocked my heart back into rhythm. And when I was in the ambulance, I actually had another cardiac arrest. And when I got to the hospital for 3 days, no one really knew if I would survive, even if I did, if I would have brain damage. My parents were shocked, confused, and distraught. They had no answers. They didn't know what happened, why it happened, or what would happen next. And here's where you enter my story. The first people who helped me were the people who started out where many of you start, health science studies. You're the future doctors, nurses, PAs, PTs, OTs, pharmacists, and the healthcare workers who are often the first face a terrified family sees. You're the ones who take vitals, explain procedures, calm parents, and translate chaos into something that feels survivable. You were the first ones who made my family feel like maybe, just maybe, I was going to be okay. Then came the tests, the uncomfortable ones, the ones where you're lying there as a patient thinking, are these ever going to end? When they needed to see inside my chest, it was graduates of diagnostic medical sonography who performed the echocardiograms and MRIs that revealed the truth about my heart. And it was radiologic science graduates who took the x-rays that guided decisions about my treatment. Your images told my doctors what my body couldn't. Your work helped diagnose me with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Your work helped my doctors and my family understand what battle we were facing so we could figure out a plan to treat it. This diagnosis was made possible because of the biomedical sciences, pathologist assistant, and the medical microbiology graduates. Your research, your science, your understanding of disease and infection, that's what gave my doctors the tools they needed to help save my life. I may have never actually met you on my patient journey, but the impact you have made on my life is very clear. Once we knew what we were dealing with, the next step was treatment. When I learned I needed an ICD, or an implantable cardioverter defibrillator, it was someone with a physician's assistant degree who explained what that meant, who answered my questions, and who helped my family understand the next steps. PAs are the steady presence that patients rely on. You're the translators, explainers, the here's what's happening and here's what we're going to do about it people. Once the immediate crisis passed, the long road to recovery began. Physical therapy helped me regain strength, mobility, and trust in my body. Occupational therapy helped me relearn daily life with a defibrillator, through pain, through fear, and helped me regain independence. Social work supported my family through the emotional and logistical maze of a medical crisis. You helped us breathe again, you helped us move forward, and you helped us believe that life could still be normal. So before I go any further, I want to say this. Thanks to people with your expertise, I am here today. Thanks to people with your passion, my life is normal. Thanks to people like you, my parents didn't have to go through the one thing that no parent should ever have to go through, and that's losing a child. Thanks to you, I get to wake up every single day and try to make a difference. You don't just change lives, you restore them, you protect them, and you give them back. My life went on. I came to Quinnipiac as a student, I graduated, I started my coaching career, and I was lucky enough to get hired back here at Quinnipiac on the basketball staff. 8 years after my cardiac arrest, I needed my defibrillator battery replaced. It was a routine surgery that was supposed to be very simple. Unfortunately, it wasn't. When they tested the device, it didn't work properly. They added another wire the next day, tested it again, and it worked fine, and I went home. And then came the swelling, the redness, the fevers, and the infection. Medical microbiology enters my story again, identifying the staph infection that had entered my bloodstream. I needed a lead extraction, meaning the wires had to come out of my heart, which was a risky surgery. There was a 1% to 2% chance of a tear in my heart during the surgery, and I hit that 1% to 2%. My heart tore, I needed emergency open heart surgery, and in that moment, when my heart could no longer beat for itself, it was a cardiovascular perfusion graduate who kept me alive. Someone with your training ran the heart-lung machine that kept blood flowing to my brain and to my organs. You kept me alive long enough to wake up on a Thanksgiving morning and give my mom a thumbs up. And since today is Mother's Day, I can tell you this: there is no greater gift a mother can receive than her child's life. And many of you will give that gift to families for the rest of your careers. There will come a day, maybe sooner than you think, when you do save a patient's life. And when that day comes, I want you to remember something. When you save a life, you don't just save one person. You save a family from having an empty seat at a holiday table. You save a friend group from losing the glue that holds them together. You save a community from losing someone who matters. But even more than that, you save a future. You save the children that person will one day raise. You save an entire generation that may have never existed without you. So no one makes a bigger impact in the world than the people sitting here today. I am honored to have a small impact on people's lives through the work we do within a heartbeat, placing AEDs, educating communities, screening kids, and trying to prevent families from losing a loved one to sudden cardiac arrest. But the impact I make is small compared to the impact you will make, because you will show up every single day. You will meet people on the worst days of their lives. You will help them stand, breathe, move, and hope. You will be the reason someone gets a second chance. Your impact will be measured in lives and in generations. When writing this speech, I told myself I didn't want to give advice today. I'm sure you've gotten a lot of that over the last 4, 5, 6 years, especially the last couple weeks. But I'm going to say one thing. I want to talk about a person who's made an impact on countless students here at Quinnipiac University, Billy Mecca. When I was coaching here, I went to an event where Billy spoke to students, and he gave them 2 pieces of advice that I've carried with me ever since. The first is to work hard, and the second is to be nice. And that's it. Work harder than everyone in the room, be the nicest person in the room, and you will do more than succeed. You will change lives. And since you work in healthcare, you won't just change lives, you will save them. And when you save one life, you save a generation. Graduates of the Quinnipiac University School of Health Sciences, class of 2026, congratulations. The world is a better place because you're about to enter it. Thank you.
Mike, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for connecting it to all of what these amazing graduates been here. We're proud of you. We're proud to call you a Bobcat and to work with the foundation. Okay. Are you ready for the next step? Okay, I know we're all moved by what Mike just said, but let's hear it for the grads. So I now ask that President Marie Harden and School of Health Science Dean Trenton Honda come forward to begin the awarding of degrees from the School of Health Sciences.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science from the School of Health Sciences please approach the stage? Luke Anthony Abruzzi, Megan Elizabeth Adams, Damon Charles Adams, Julia Rose Agro, Olivia Rose Albanese, Samantha Aldrich, Michelle Govana Alva Flores, Zena Cyrus Amoriawala, Ciela Malaysia Anderson, Jasmine Andred, Remy Elise Andrews, Emily Apin, Gianna Michelle Oregano, Julia Maria Ardali, Nicole Daisy Aspermonte, Catherine Jillian Baldestron, Samantha Balashevsky, Akelia Alexandria Barnes, Isabella Barrett, Luco P. Berry, Alexandra Margaret Basel, Connor Luke Bearer, Taylor Alexa Began, Delaney Casey Belcourt, Michaela Elizabeth Bell, Carson Glenn Belomo, Emma Danielle Billet, Taylor Ann Biancali, Antonio Geronimo Bilodeau, Elizabeth Stacy Bird, Oriel Jordan Burt, Megan Ann Bizier, Cecilia Boahang, Adam Rexhep Boga, Veronica Lynn Bogue, Ryan Vincent Boyle, Melina Branco, Catherine Donna Bendowski, Sophia M. Braverman, Stephanie Nicole Breen. Stephanie Nicole Breen is a recipient of the Ryan O'Neill Academic Excellence Award. Claire Lillian Brogan, Mackenzie Paige Brown, Emma Catherine Byrne, Tatum Blacker, Callie Cameron Hogarth, Victoria Elizabeth Caggiano, Emma Grace Calhoun, Genesis Camejo, Kate Kennedy Capizzello, Nicole A. Capriotti, Juliana Sophia Carenza, Noelle Antonetta Carmody, Jillian Isabel Carr, Genesis Carson, Ava Simone Carasone, Alexandra Casal, Amanda Rose Case, Isabella Marie Casellas, Jake Ryan Cassidy, Charlotte Marie Caulfield, Michael Ryan Cernuto, Isabella May Cerrito, Sophia Danielle Shagnon, Madison Elizabeth Chapman, Leah Page Chester, Kaylee Ann Shipio, Devandra Jaden Chin, Ryan P. Christelle, Dana Marie Cleveland, Mia Rose Constantakis. Emily Lynn Conway. Devin Thomas Cook. Juliana E. Coppola. Sarah Alice Cormier. John Gilbert Cosenza. Isabel Corinne Colombe. Morgan Joe Coyle. Ryan Nicholas Cuddy. Gianna Maria Coran. Riley Virginia Cynthia Wickland. Emma Jo Dodona. Emma Jo Dodona is a recipient of the Bachelor of Health Sciences Studies, Master of Occupational Therapy Program Senior Academic Achievement Award. Karen Marie Daly. Caitlin Elizabeth DeRizio. Caitlin Elizabeth DeRizio is a recipient of the Diagnostic Medical Sonography Achievement Award. Mackenzie R. Davis. Emily Castillo Roma de Souza. Diani DeAndrade. Claire Mary DeFranco. Michaela Rena Delgaitis. Clarissa Demers. Brooke Jacqueline Dennett. Marceline A. Dierico. Christina DeRogers. Catherine Ann Dever. Emma Corin Dyko. Paige Holly Domenico. Sydney Audrey Rose Dino. Christopher Michael Denning. Nicolette Eileen DeSurio. Ethan Andrew Dantas. Connor John Douglas. Ryan John Downing. Jade Drogan. Michael William Groff Droszuvigering. Ariana Elise Durrett. Annika A. Eckloff. Abigail Marie Ellis. Samantha Margaret Ellis. Jenna Nicole Espinola. Jessica Ellen Esposito. Jesse Jacob Etken Masius. Sarah Ogiche Ize. Callie Elizabeth Vega. Julia Oliveria Farias. Maggie Ann Farley. Allison Lee Femmel. Madison Kate Farron. Sean Thomas Flannery. Catherine Jean Fritz. Autumn Gardner. Autumn Gardner is a recipient of the Health Sciences Studies BS Degree Completion Program Achievement Award. Quinlan Garska. Hannah Noel Geist. Sophia Rose Gaduli. Jalen Rose Jagir. Jared Michael Gilmore. Amelia Alex Glenn. Reagan Elizabeth Goldstein. Valentina Patricia Gomez. Sophia Isabella Gonzalez. Chloe Fila Govoni. Chloe Fila Govoni is a recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. Delaney Marie Grady. Emma Louise Grady. Mark Andrew Graham. Victoria James Grisanti. Nicole Elizabeth Guerrera. Ella Riley Gustafson. Alexis Nicole Haggerty. Brianna May Haley. Alexander Robert Hahn. Gabrielle Mariah Hansen. Cadence Rose Harblin. Sage Elizabeth Harris. Ryan Caleb Harvey. Riley Grace Heafy DeAngelis. Yanalise P. Herrera. Megan Abigail Harity. Donatella Hurtaloo. Molly Elizabeth Hers. Jessica Lynn Hewitt. Max Tyler Hochberg. Allie Rose Hochstadter. Allie Elizabeth Murray. Avery E. Malik. Cameron Person Howe. Christopher James Howes. Callie Elizabeth Hughes. Madison Elizabeth Hughes. Amelia Grace Hunter. Dean Khalifa Hussein. Caden Lucius Hutchins. Elizabeth Patricia Irving. Ashley Nicole Isaacs. Tiara James. Sydney Malia Jack. Rachel Morgan J. Kayla Ann Chelsea Johnson. Gianna Justine Jones. Nyla Zara Ann Julian. Brandon John Kaminsky. Lauren Mary Kane. Morgan Lily Cantor. Michelle L. Kapala. Jenna Josephine Karate. Crystal Anna Kelly. Ellie Elizabeth Kersner. Lauren Deborah Keat. Anam Khan. Brooke Pamela Chasm. Jennifer Yanhui Kim. Madison Elizabeth King. Sophia Nicole Konkolix. Sophia Nicole Konkolix is a recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. Dimitra Kuyemzidis. Janet Kusosturgios. Christopher Patrick Avachi. Gabriella Ann Krajewski. Abigail M. Kalinsky. Taya Marie Laborde. Sarah Michelle Lagasse. Christian Noah Lalane. Maya J. Lawrence. Leah Sophia Marie Levitt. Marissa Angela Leo. Leah Allison Leonard. Christina Alexandra Lashak. Caitlin Diane Lewis. Marissa Denise Lewis. Dominique Maya Lewis. Julia Enza Liberto. Sarah Grace Lockwood. Nicholas Connor Lofgren. Maxton Archer Lukes. Olivia Claire Lund. Julian Andrew McDowell. Emily Teresa Macedo. Julia Anna Miskevich. Megan Lynn Macklin. Bianca Marina Madrid. Bianca Madrina Madrid is a recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. Julie Catherine Madsen. Marcos Cosendino Malice. Jessica Ann Marcelonis. Evelyn Marie Marcy. Alexis Victoria Marrero. Alana Martin. Gracie Lee Martineau. Julia Martiri. Brandon Matadine. Roseanne Catherine Mayer. Megan Grace McDonald. Maureen Michaela McGowan. Matthew Scott McHugh. Aiden Michael McKay. Madison Thomas Smear. Madison Thomas Smear is a recipient of the Cardinal Joseph Bernardine Distinguished Service Award. Ariana Marie Medeiros. Neve Mendez. Gabriela Maria Mercado. Giada Mercuriano. Victoria Mashad. Liza Shane Miller. Ava Elizabeth Mills. Kiara Nicole Mingola. Chloe Alexa Mitchell. Madeline Grace Monkowitz. Amy Elizabeth Moore. Brianna Lee Morea. Sarah Ann Morgan. Sean Morrell. Jill Christine Morse. Jenna Elizabeth Moyer. Aida Mujevich. Isabella Moltari. Riley Elizabeth Mersch. Zoe Catherine Nadal. Elizabeth Grace Nagy. Catherine Mary Nagy. Nancy Wynn. Ella Wren O'Donnell. Timofe Timalola Oguntulu. Jason Daniel O'Hagan. Grace Catherine O'Hara. Isabel Paris O'Laughlin. Carly Samantha Ortiz. Grace Jane Pagano. Mia Simone Palumbo. Juliana Cecilia Mackenzie Pardo. Caitlin Mary Parma. Gianna Santina Pasquale. Bella Parag Patel. Shreya Shrital Patel. Amanda Elizabeth Pavone. Ryan Leo Penrose. Nora Helene Pensarosa. Victoria Isabel Pernick. Emily Grace Paish. Brooklyn Nicole Platt. Brianna Christine Pollard. Gianna Nicole Puzingara. Carly Anya Rabinovich. Katie Lynn Reed. Allison Mary Reagan. Darcy R. Rich. Landon Quinn Richard. Gabrielle Elise Richer. Marissa Lee Roberge. Anna Danielle Robinson. Alexander J. Rodriguez. Ariana Marie Rodriguez. Maria Carla Rodriguez Garza. Evan Blake Rogers. Noel Anthony Roldan. Andrew John Roll. Elena Cadas Rolston. Kylie Abigail Rosario. Ryan Michael Rourke. Ryan Michael Rourke is the recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. Colin Aiden Rudlewski. Ariana Mae Russell. Sophie Catherine Rutstein. William Donald Ryan. Jessica Ann Sabino. Lainey Catherine Saltzman. Victoria Megan Santee. Isabella Maria Santiago. Alyssa Marie Sartori. Caitlin Marie Sawyer. Mahi Saxena. Chloe Reed Scarabaggio. Gabriella Schmidt. Stella Christina Shortino. Alexia Jade Scavetti. Gretchen Hope Scotland. Gretchen Hope Scotland is a recipient of the Outstanding Student Affairs Leadership Award. Dana Kristen Scott. Riley Elizabeth Seberg. Sarthi Ronak Shah. Jillian Elaine Shapiro. Mia Josephine Sickler. McKenna Ray Simis. Emma Louise Simons. Emma Louise Simons is the recipient of the Harold Potts Memorial Physical Therapy Award. Emma Catherine Skybel. Emma Elizabeth Slavin. Megan Elizabeth Smith. Taylor Danielle Smook. Taylor Danielle Smook is a recipient of the Radiologic Sciences Student Achievement Award. Juliana T. Sophia. Sarah Kate Springer. Sarah Kate Springer is a recipient of the Bachelor of Health Sciences Studies Occupational Therapy Program Senior Service Leadership Award and the H. Pierce Family Community Leadership Award. Sarah Michelle Stahl. Ava Steibeigel. Ashley Aaron Stempek. Zoe Anastasia Stewart. Ariel Stewart. Lilia Elizabeth Stone. Tindara Marie Studnick. Ashlyn Kathleen Sullivan. Sophie Sutherland. Brendan Thomas Sweeney. Jody Lynn Terry. Megan Emily Jane Thompson. Carter Thompson. Catherine Rosemarie Tossi. Isabella Emma Toomey. Isabella Emma Toomey is a recipient of the Bachelor of Health Sciences Study, Doctor of Occupational Therapy Program Senior Academic Achievement Award. Cameron Elizabeth Torrey. Delaney M. Turner. Emma Rose Upperfilge. Jessica Urban. Isabella Ursini. James B. Valadares. Ava Juliet Varghese. Nina Angela Varvatsis. Emily Leisha Vassar. Emily Leisha Vassar is a recipient of the President's Scholarship Award and the Alumni Association Academic Achievement Award. Laura Varelli. Sophia Nicole Vigorito. Victoria Carolina Villasmeal. Jenna May Visich. Scarlett Emma Vogel. Caroline D. Wahlberg. Caroline D. Wahlberg is a recipient of the Health Sciences Student. She is the recipient of the Health Science Studies Student Achievement Award. Madeline Lee Whalen. Alexander Adair Whitney. Monica Isabel Widman. Mary Grace Swilly. Caitlin Nicole Williams. Skylar Rayling Winslow. Lillian Joan Wolf. Alyssa Paige Woodward. Tyler Anthony Worm. Evelyn Sarah Yun. Evelyn Sarah Yun is a recipient of the Biomedical Sciences Achievement Award. Stephanie Brooks Zembel. Timothy Joseph Zidell. Ava Sophia Zerlis.
I ask the candidates to rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Health Science please approach the stage? We will begin with the Advanced Medical Imaging and Leadership. Taylor Grace Audette. Jordan George John Cosmopoulos. Sophia Elizabeth DeLegge. Christine Ava Federico. Allison Kathy Foster. Allison Kathy Foster is the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Advanced Medical Imaging and Leadership. Olivia Annabelle Heyer. Gracie Ann Hopwood. Juliana Maria Mihalides. Olivia Marie Palandino. Jasper Amora Samantha Paul. Matthew Thomas Sirocco. Kelly Maureen Vey. Next, we call forward biomedical science candidates. Alexandra Kathy August. Jamin Buyan. Madison Olive Bradley. Hannah Faith Butler. Julia Ann Cilio. Jessica Alice Sear. Sharon Muzambi. Julia Osei Donkor. Athena Alexis Sherigos. Tessa Alice Fadden. Sarah Grace Gaston. Natalie Susan Grober. Sangeeta Devi Kasanoff. Abigail Lambert. Elena Lancia. Elena Lancia is a recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Master of Health Science, Biomedical Sciences. Eric Lackner. Sarah Jody LeDuc. Janasia Little. Allison Catherine Lombardo. Janelle Geraldine Messina. Jessica Marie Matson. Isha Mehta. Isabella Grace Milcarrick. Peyton Ella Preet. Stephen Ramirez Espinal. Samuel Richard Reardon. Catherine Olivia Roden. Alexis Michelle Robert. Ayat Parvez Saeed. Junior Solomon. Reagan Sierra Swan. Reese Rudolph Triana. Daniela Marita Villan. Next, we call forward cardiovascular perfusion candidates. Brianna Valdegas. Flynn Grace Gorman. Flynn Grace Gorman is a recipient of the William B. Schaefer Jr. Award. Angela Sophia Jiang. Alexander Machado. Jean Marie Amy Marshall. Kiara Lexi Nero. Evan Elizabeth Schmidt. Next, we call forward pathologist assistant candidates. Vanessa Lillian Anastasio. Maura Francis Benner. Bailey Berline. Jumar Kamati Brown. Heather I. Coy. Hannah Michelle Deaton. Sabrina Doherty. Caitlin Nicole Franks. Gabriel Mateo Garces. Julia Tui Hong. Detchen Tenzin Calden. Noah Michael Leonard. Noah Michael Leonard is a recipient of the Dr. Kenneth V. Colistian Award. Jesus N. Monasterio. Gabrielle Khan Nak Huen. Julia Elena Piacenti. Kimberly Rosario. Emily Grace Runette. Naomi Grace Sato. Alexia Joe Schmedding. Jonathan Patrick Shaner. Sranian Sok. Katerina Sokol. Emily Rose Tomasovich. Emily Belanzano. Danielle Ippolito Velez. Ezekiel Kolb Wicks. Next, we call forward physician assistant candidates. Zachary T. Alara. Olivia Ann Brunel. Caroline Isabella Butt. Oleana Loli Castro. Jonathan Michael Chrissy. Kushni Niraj Dagli. Julia May Danahy. Natalie Victoria Davidson. Emma Paige Farrell. Bonnie Catherine Gillis. Rachel Drew Golden. Rachel Drew Golden is the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Master of Health Science, Physician Assistant. JC Ann Jones. Taylor Sarah Kane. Corey Jean Krovitz. Christy Shiano Kudej. Tiffany Lamb. Alyssa Kate Lavoy. Leah Rose Mason. Grace Elizabeth Mendenhall. Aureli's Jaslyn Medina. Sydney Taylor Nealis. Ryan Catherine Parker. Tobias Jackson Patel. Zeal Prakash Patel. Allegra Lynn Rasmussen. Abigail Grace Slaney. Samantha Morgan Sloan. Brianna Sullivan. Jamie Hope Toole. Ariana Nicolette Tringali. Madison Grace Villa. Angel Chi Wang. Skylar Marie Wright.
Where am I? I ask the candidates to rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree Master of Health Science.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Health Science with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
We ask the candidates for the degree of Master of Occupational Therapy to please approach the stage. Nicole Pola Biedritsky. Sarah Marie Blizzard. Maya Bluen. Olivia Foley Shivatoni. Marybeth Kadaspati. Marybeth Kadaspati is the recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, Entry-Level Master of Occupational Therapy. Caitlin Elizabeth Connors. Megan Elizabeth Consolati. Grace Amelia Cox. Madeline Lee Shu Drucker. Madeline Drucker is presented her degree by her mother, Monique Drucker, Vice President and Dean of Students. Lauren Emily Durkin. Annalise Angelina Fabricatori. Jordan Fatone Ingenio. Grace Faucon. Danielle Mary Fetzner. Madeline Elizabeth Fortunio. Jordan Garcia. Tess Hofshire. Gwyneth Ann Hoyt. Alyssa Marie Jazak. Anna Jody Kaplan. Natalie Angelina Kay. Sarah Dorothy Lancaster. Elizabeth Jamel Longo. Jordan Alexis Manowitz. Jonathan William Marler. Laura S. Martins. Gabrielle Rose Masholi. Aileen Mary McQuillan. Abigail Rose Meter. Katie Elizabeth Moran. Gabriella Rose Moreno. Gianna Susan Moreno. Taylor Diane Updike. Shelley Taylor Pettengill. Abigail Rose Ramon. Shayna Rosenstrack. Kylie Aaron Sheehan. Emma Sweat-Vilas. Emily Jones Swain. Alexandra Lee Taggart. Madison Egan Thompson. Annie Troy. Vittoria Maria Vitucci. Eleanor Chen Vogelsang. Hannah Marie White.
I ask the candidates to rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree Master of Occupational Therapy.
By the power vested in me, by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Occupational Therapy with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
ask the candidates for the degree of Master of Social Work to please approach the stage. Corinne Dabby Abley. Tobias Flynn Adams. Alexis M. Abruzzi. Erica C. Augeri. Ben Back. Samantha Janice Beatrice. Ashley Pamela Buccelli. Stephanie Lucero Celis Antonio. Marcus N. Corrado. Ariana Irene DaCosta. Megan Lynn Grace Delaney. Grace Elizabeth Dumay. Luis Estervern. Michelle Ray Ethier. Samantha Lynn Ferrado. Grace Christina Gallo. Diana Garcia. Jaslyn Aaliyah Graham. Liberty Renee Brown. Quinty Garrett. Sherelle Judianne Harris. Erica Hunter. Alexis Nicole Johnson. Christopher Mario Johnson. Avery Catherine Jones. Jeffrey Juarez. Sarah Cass. Michaela Kenyon. Haley Nicole Lane. Mackenzie Rose Lucid. Jacob Maisto. Gabriella Marie Manuli. Janine Marie Maratolo. Emily McCormack. Alexis L. McDaniel. Tatiana Sorelli Mendoza Aquino. Deanna Cole Mowry. Walter G. Ortiz. Tonike Linnell Pierre. Manny Sanchez. Kelly Musanti. Morgan Sistine Sterling Narciso. Miriam Osman. Lydia Elise Perrin. Valerie Pino. Patrick Ryan Rainey. Mairead Elizabeth Riley. Jean Marie Ruggiero. Kevin Rund. Allison Shepard Contreras. Brittany Lynn Silva. Kathleen Beth Spadali. Jayla Hannah Marie Turner. Louis Henry Unger. Alexis Leanne Valentine. Veronica Ventura. Hayden J. Zemansky.
Thank you. I ask the candidates to rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree Master of Social Work.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Social Work with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
I ask Dr. Nicole Fidanza and Dr. Karen Majeski to come forward to hood our occupational therapy doctorate candidates.
Will the candidates for the degree of occupational therapy doctorate please approach the stage? Christine Marie Babasati. Chasira M. Barrett. Chasira M. Barrett is a recipient of the Academic Excellence Award, entry-level Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Anna Ruth Berthume. Lauren Elizabeth Blair. Libra Marie Civitello. Olivia Rose Garvin. Hannah Jo Gassaway. Hannah Jo Gassaway is a recipient of the Post-Professional Doctor of Occupational Therapy Achievement Award. Cassidy Girolamo. Crystal Marie Lentz. Grace M. Lamaro. Sophia Los Spinoso. Erin Catherine Moriarty. Gianna Lynn Palmisano. Emily Angeline Pereira. Shauna Lynn Rubin. Samantha Lee Schlottman. Michaela Hope Spalding. Julia Lucia Tucci.
I ask the candidates to rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree Occupational Therapy Doctorate.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Occupational Therapy Doctorate with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
I ask Dr. Catherine Gravelding and Dr. Tracy Wall to come forward to hood our Doctor of Physical Therapy candidates.
We now ask the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy to please approach the stage. Juan Giovanni Alvarez. Kevin Michael Berry. Anne Elizabeth Beckman. Gabrielle Margaret Berthium. Daniel Paul Blaze. Allison Yang Bouye. Jeremy Jaden Bird. Alexandra Nicole Caldwell. Ani Sophia Charisse. Emily Grace Connolly. Emily Grace Connolly is the recipient of the Mark F. Tantorsky Memorial Award. Abigail Rose Coughlin. Lauren Kelly Zakor. Kristen Megan Dariano. Madison Julia de Blasi. Jenna Rose Dolce. Colin Doria. Kirsten Kathleen Dunn. Addison May Ellithorpe. Christian Anthony Fillion. Caitlin Emily Fitzgerald. Lauren Mackenzie Fletcher. Lauren Mackenzie Fletcher is a recipient of the Gaylord Specialty Healthcare Scholarship Award. Marissa Alexandra Frazier. Marissa Alexandra Frazier is a recipient of the Gaylord Specialty Healthcare Scholarship Award. Tessa Marie Goodrich. Matthew Henry Hom. Sydney Michaela Johnston. Elizabeth M. Kausch. Michaela Christina Kiss. Jaden Joseph Cora. Kyle Gregory Kortick. Rima Kamra. Sarah Ann Lanchvin. Nicholas Michael Leva. Olivia Matlos. Kyla Ann Mendes. Gabriela Sofia Morera. Alexandra J. Morris. Margaret Marie Nardelli. Lauren Rose Nikolich. Sarab Nyman. Megan Elizabeth O'Neill. Erin Faith Owens. Carly Renee Peruza. Lydia Elaine Philbrick. Michael Charles Petanza. Sean Colden Rafferty. Caitlin Rose Regan. Samantha Ruby Richer. Amy Rochi. Christina Marie Rosignol. Patrick Dariush Rimza. Taylor Nicole Sanchez. Nicholas Matthew Saran. Jake Thomas Savino. Maya Claire Schwinderman. Ayla Marie Scully. Tyler Stanio. Serena Trin. Emma Caitlin Turner. Emily Colette Valentino. Daniela Maria Vetrano. Paul J. Wharton. And last but not least, the final candidate for 2026, Bradley David Zerlin.
I ask the candidates to rise. Madam President, I have the honor to present from the School of Health Sciences candidates for the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
All right, let's everyone join in with our new doctors to congratulate all of the graduates from this 2026. It is now my privilege to introduce Sophia Marshall. Sophia is alum of the School of Health Sciences and a member of our Alumni Association Board.
Good afternoon. It is an honor to stand before you today, not only as a proud graduate of the School of Health Sciences, class of 2021, but also as a representative of the Alumni Association Board. Today is a momentous occasion, and I'm thrilled to welcome each of you into the next chapter of your Quinnipiac journeys. Before we turn our attention to our newest graduates, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the Quinnipiac alumni who are here today as proud family members of the class of 2026. If you are a Bobcat parent, sibling, or relative, please stand or raise your hand now. Your love and support has helped make this day possible. Thank you, Legacy families. Now, 2026 graduates, I ask you to rise if you are able. It is time for a tradition that marks this incredible milestone. I invite you to move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. With this simple motion, you officially transition from student to alumnus, joining a global network of Bobcats who will always be here to support and celebrate you. This is not a goodbye, it's just the beginning of your lifelong connection with Quinnipiac. Wherever life takes you, remember, you are a Bobcat for life. Congratulations, class of 2026!
Thank you, Sophia. And yes, to parrot what I heard one of your graduates saying, you did it. So as we conclude today's ceremony, the platform party will recess to the rear of the quad, followed by faculty and the graduates. Please remain at your seats until the recessional concludes. You're then invited to join us at the rear of the quad for a post-ceremony reception. And I want to thank all of you graduates for wishing the rain away. Congratulations again. Exactly. So on behalf of President Hardin, the Dean, and the faculty and staff of Quinnipiac University, I again offer my congratulations to the class of 2026. Please stand for the recessional if you're able.